Hello, welcome to the Shanghai channel. One of my favorite things to do is introducing tourists to Shanghai. In today's video, I'm going to share my 5-day itinerary that I use when introducing this city to tourists. One advantage that Shanghai has for tourists is that most of the important places to visit are within central Shanghai and near subway stations. Shanghai's subway system is very user-friendly, so this itinerary will be based upon traveling only by subway and on foot. When arriving at the airport, the best way to go into Shanghai is to begin your adventure by taking the world's fastest train called the maglev. Your other choices are to take the subway, a bus, or a taxi. When taking the maglev train, you have two choices: VIP seats or second-class seats. Second class is fine, and there is an overhead rack for your luggage. The maglev will take you to Longyang Road subway station in only 7 minutes. At Longyang Road, go to a customer service counter to purchase a transportation card. A souvenir card is pre-filled. I recommend purchasing a 50 yuan card, which should be enough for a few days. After you have your transportation card, go to subway line number 2. Next is the most important decision for any trip: hotel location. I recommend staying along Nanjing East Road because it is centrally located, near millions of restaurants, and Nanjing East Road subway station includes 2 lines that go every place on the itinerary. From now on, we will call Nanjing East Road by its more useful Chinese name, Nanjing Donglu. Line 2 goes to Nanjing Donglu Station.
Day 1.
If your hotel does not include a breakfast buffet, there are many options for breakfast all around you. After breakfast, I recommend walking west along Nanjing Donglu until it ends and the street's name becomes Nanjing West Road. To the left, you will see People's Park and People's Square. You can easily spend an hour in the area walking around People's Park. South of the park is the highly regarded Shanghai Museum if you are interested in ancient Chinese art. Next, head back to Nanjing Donglu. At the underpass at the end of Nanjing Donglu is the New World Shopping Center. There is a food court with all kinds of fast food restaurants, including my favorite, Yonghe Da Wang. This is also a good place to buy bubble tea. In Chinese, bubble tea is called Nai Cha. From that point, we'll go to Nanjing Donglu subway station and use the subway line 2 to go under the Huangpu River and to the Pudong side of Shanghai. You should get off at the first station called Lujiazui. That will be in the middle of the tallest cluster of buildings in the world, including the iconic Shanghai Tower. Its Chinese name is Dongfang Mingzhu. I recommend going to the top of the Shanghai World Financial Center, the one that looks like a bottle opener. It has some glass floors at the very top. From here, you can walk to the river and enjoy the view across the river of the Bund. The Bund is an important place that we'll visit later at night. You should learn the Chinese name. It's called Waitan. Walk along the river in the south direction. After about 20 minutes, you'll arrive at the ferry terminal. For 2 yuan, you can ride the ferry back to the other side of the river, which is the Puxi side of Shanghai. It will take about 20 minutes to walk to Nanjing Donglu when you arrive in Puxi.
Day 2.
Day number 2 in Shanghai starts out in Chonghuang Miao.
From Nanjing Donglu Station, take line 10, 1 stop to Yuyuan. This is a fun area to explore and to take photos. This place also has a few tea shops to sample several kinds of tea, but it's also known as a fun place to buy souvenirs. If you don't speak Chinese and want to sample many types of local food, there is a large restaurant made up of dozens of small food shops. You just need to grab a tray, point to whatever dishes look interesting to you, and then pay for everything together at the cashier's desk. Most people I've taken to this area seem to like to spend 3 to 4 hours here in Yuyuan. An idea for the evening? Take line 2 1 stop west to Nanjing West Road Station for an acrobat show at the Shanghai Center Theater.
Day 3.
We'll begin the day walking north about 15 minutes to the Suzhou River, then walk east along the lovely trail until we reach the larger Huangpu River. We'll turn right and walk along the main riverfront area called Waitan. In the afternoon, go to Nanjing Donglu Station and again take Line 10 3 stops to the Xintiandi Station. Exit the station and walk east for about 10 minutes to my favorite park in Shanghai called Fuxing Park. In addition to the beauty, you'll likely see people playing Chinese musical instruments, some people dancing, and retirees playing cards or mahjong. We'll walk back to Xintiandi, which is one of the most important tourist sites in Shanghai. This area has refurbished old buildings that are used for galleries, restaurants, and of course bars. A bar called Polliner has live music most nights.
Day 4.
For day 4, I recommend a day trip to either the city of Suzhou or Hangzhou. An itinerary for a day trip to Hangzhou will be available upon request.
Day 5.
For day 5 in Shanghai, we begin with taking a longer subway trip. First on Line 2 from Nanjing Donglu east to Century Avenue, then transfer to Line 9 and travel 5 stops to a station called Dapuchao. Tianzifang is an artistic area outside of exit 1 of Dapuchao, and it's a place with many souvenirs to buy. However, one key difference from the place we went to on day 1 called Yuyuan is that here you don't need to negotiate a price. In other words, the price listed is the final price. For the final night of Shanghai, I recommend walking east along Nanjing Donglu until you get to the riverfront area called Waitan. The night view is one of the best in the world. There will be many people in this area almost every night to see the lights. To complete the evening, perhaps go to Peace Hotel next door and enjoy legendary live jazz. In a city of 25 million people with a long history, there are countless other interesting places to visit. But in my opinion, this itinerary is a good combination of must-see famous places, as well as a few not-so-famous places that allow you to see common, daily life. Keep in mind, though, that if you visit Shanghai, most of your favorite memories will be of things that are not on any itinerary. If you have any questions, or would like to add more places to this itinerary, or simply want to share your experience of visiting Shanghai, leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe to this channel. See you next time.